Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, guys, reacting to another episode, chapter of RWBY. This is RWBY Volume 4, Chapter 4, entitled Family. I'm really excited for this episode. So far, I'm really digging Volume 4 of RWBY, and I'm really curious about that title, Family. Are they being literal, like Ruby and Yang and her father, Ruby and her father? Or are we talking about Blake and her family finally meeting together? We finally get introduced to her family for the first time? Or are we talking about Weiss and her family? Or are we going more broad with the term family? Like the original Team RWBY, or now the new Team RWBY's a part of? I'm not really sure. Maybe it means all of that. I don't know. So anyways, let's get into it now. I'm really excited. Let's go, guys. RWBY Volume 4, Chapter 4, Family. Let's get into it and see what this episode's all about. Okay, let's go. Have the intro turned down low, then I'll turn it up once we're done with the intro. It sucks we didn't have an episode last week. Oh no, I was really excited because I got home. I'm like, oh, I get to watch a new episode of RWBY. Nope. I had to wait a week. It's okay. You know, seeing these intros, I'm really curious because they show stuff that we haven't seen yet, like that just now with her family. But I'm really curious to know where this volume's going to go. Like, if we're actually going to get... If this is just setup for... If Volume 5 is going to be insanity and Volume 4 is just setting up the intensity of Volume 5, who knows? I'm hoping we get some big reveals in this volume. Because you know that RWBY's not going to end soon or anything like that. There's no way. The show is consistently getting better, in my personal opinion, and the story is continuing to grow. I just don't see how this show could possibly stop soon. There's no way. Still love that shot. Alright. Now turning it up. Alright, let's go. Family. It's that kid again. From Chapter 1 of Volume 4. People thinking this is Ozpin as a kid. Or reincarnated. Something? I don't know. Lots of theories going around.
Hello? Hello, I'm Professor Ozpin.
Whoa, Ozpin. I heard that... Huh? Come on. What happened? I heard Ozpin.
Oscar? You be careful with those tools.
Oscar. Okay. Nightmare? It's gotta be a nightmare, right? But that Ozpin thing, and then we learn the kid's name. Interesting. Oh, yep, nightmare. Oh boy. Eye twitching. Oh, both hands. Back in action. Oh. Oh shit. Yep. Kind of figured, but you know, people make good points about why she shouldn't use the arm. But I think maybe she should.
Wearing a skirt. I was just a TA.
Oh my god!
What to do, so I just left the room to laugh.
I was worried those two died.
Yeah, we told him it was a kilt. He'd never worn a uniform before, so he didn't know.
It's still weird hearing Bernie's voice in that guy. Oh, Bernie.
Hey, the girls all said he had nice legs. I did that jerk a favor. Besides, that's not even the best part. See, then we... Like what you see?
And of course, Ryan falls over. That's not his character's name, but it's Ryan Haywood.
Mrs.
That's
Xiaolong,
funny.
please join us. Yes. Pull up a chair. Please pull up a chair.
I'm good.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've seen them since Volume 3,
Despite
when we just cut away from them. It's awesome that they're back.
Is working round the clock to restore Beacon to its former glory, but Mistral wasn't built in a day, and we all need some
Rebuilding
rest
Beacon.
from time to time.
Alright.
Look, let's not worry about that right now. So, there we were, standing in the auditorium, looking at Qrow wearing a skirt. Then Oz tells everyone it's time to work on our
Oz.
landing strategy. The Broadway twins have always been interesting, to say the least. That sure didn't seem to stop young Ty. Hey, come on, man. She's right here. Oh, please. She's a mature young woman. If she can handle combat, she can handle a few jabs at her old man. That's not the issue, Pete. And besides, she's still a teenager.
She is also in the room and can be directly spoken to.
Yes.
And I think I've been through enough to be considered an adult.
Yes. I'll agree with that. Jesus Christ, you've been through a
Adult or not, you still got a long
lot of
way to
shit.
go before you're ready for the real world.
Oh my gosh.
The real
does
world?
every
She
father
got her-
just have the same three
She got her
phrases?
arm chopped
Yeah,
off.
but we
Are you
only
kidding
use it
me?
when we mean it.
Is that so?
As
She
a matter
fights-
of fact, it is so. If you honestly think
Like,
that you're
all the
ready
fucking
to go
time
out
in the
on
first
your own,
couple volumes.
well, I guess you
She's
lost
an
some brain
adult.
cells
Come
along
on.
with that arm.
You jerk!
Let's say what?
Talking about the Goliath in the room.
It's nice to see Yang laughing. You know,
Miss Xiaolong.
it sucked
Yang,
that Yang is so
don't
down.
mind me asking, why haven't you tried on the arm yet?
Good question, sir.
Yes.
I couldn't ask, so I'm glad someone did. I couldn't.
Not to mention the effort it took to deliver here. It seems a great many people want to see you return to normal.
Normal. Wow.
I'm
Not ready?
scared.
Oh, okay. That's still a good answer.
Everyone keeps talking about me getting back to normal, and I appreciate it. But this is normal now. It's just taking me a while to get used to it.
Well, normal is what you make of it.
What
Good
is
answer.
that supposed to mean? Do you want me to just pretend like nothing happened?
No, we just
I've
want you
lost
to.
a part of me. A piece of me is gone, and it's never coming back.
True.
You're right. It's not coming back.
But the mechanical arm can help. You would think.
But that doesn't have to stop you from becoming who you want to be.
Ooh.
You're
Ooh.
Yang Xiaolong. My sunny little dragon.
Yes.
You can do whatever you put your mind to.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you're ready to stop moping and get back out there,
Moping.
I'll be there for you.
Wow. She has a right to mope, but
I
I think we've had enough. I think it's time.
Any other emotion. It comes and goes. It's all in how you handle it. Why, even I find myself wrestling with that emotion from time to time.
really,
Yep.
you.
I believe it.
Who's afraid of mice? They bring only disease and famine. And don't even get me started on their tails. So hair
Tails, jeez.
simply unnatural.
I just love seeing Yang laugh. I love it. It sucks that she still mopes
I
about what happened and she's having nightmares, but I think it's time to rebuild herself. It's time for her to rebuild herself and get back out there, you know? She doesn't have to, like, necessarily...
It may be a while before we return.
I'll stop.
There's still much work to be done at the school. I hesitate to ask, but is there any word from young Miss Rose? Not yet. you thought about going after her? Trying to bring her home?
No. No.
I've got to
Oh.
look after some things.
Oh. He's got to look after some things. Which is, yeah. So this is... Oh! Let's say, is it... I thought this would be a Yang-centric episode. Nope.
It's still there.
Of course it'll be there. This one's supposed to be pretty big.
Higanbana. It's a well-protected village with a popular inn.
Which means no camping in the rain. See? Everything's gonna be fine.
You know, we've had a lot of ups and downs, but things could be a lot worse. I really thought we'd see more Grim. As did I.
You probably shouldn't have said that, because I bet there's one right there, right? Right there?
Higanbana!
Wait for it. I knew it. Nice. That's why they haven't seen much Grim, because he's taking them out before they get to them. Smart. Oh, okay. So he's
I didn't.
From the woman upstairs.
he's always been watching from afar.
Said you wouldn't mind bottom shelf.
Thanks.
But I went ahead and gave you top. Lucky you.
Okay. Shoot fire. So he's been watching them the whole time. Well, that's how they ended Volume 3, but I didn't know if they were, if he was still following them all this way, you know what I mean? Apparently so. But who gave him the drink? Someone, I'm assuming we know them, right? Oh.
Hello, brother.
Raven.
What? 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 Oh, what?
So, what do you want?
A girl can't just catch up with her family.
She can, but you're not. How about we get on with it? Unless you plan on keeping these coming.
Does she have it?
Have what?
Did you know Yang lost her arm?
That's not...
Rhetorical question. I know you know. It's just obnoxious that you'd bring up family and then carry on like your own daughter doesn't exist.
I saved her.
Once.
Yep.
Because that was your rule, right?
Oh,
Real Mom of the Year material.
rule.
I told you Beacon would fall, and it did. I told you Ozpin would fail, and he has. Now you tell me, does Salem have it?
I thought you weren't interested in all of that.
I just want to know what we are up against.
And which we are you referring to?
What? Which we? Huh.
You should come back, Raven. The only way we beat her is by working together. All of us.
You're the one who left. The tribe raised us, and you turned your back on them.
They were killers and thieves.
They were your family.
You have a very skewed perception of that word.
I lead our people now. And as leader, I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival.
I saw the people of Shion saw too.
The weak die, the strong live. Those are the rules.
Well, you've certainly got someone strong on your side. I've seen the damage.
Ooh.
We couldn't have known the Grim would set in as quickly as they did.
I'm not talking about the Grim. And I'm not talking about you either.
Ooh. Ooh.
If you don't know where the relic is, then we have nothing left to talk about.
I don't know where the Spring Maiden is either. But if you do, I need you to tell me.
And why would I do that?
Because without her, we're all going to die.
And which we are you referring to?
Interesting. Very interesting.
Make this one a double.
So this is really a family episode chapter. Excuse me. I'm trying to get used to this show being under chapters. Oh! Interesting.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's get started.
Okay, I think she's ready. Let's see what happens. Oh, gonna cut away. God. I wanted to see what's happening. Oscar, yes. Okay, so I wonder, is Oscar in the current time, or is that a flashback? Because Mr. Osmond talked to him through the mirror. Interesting. I'll let this run out. And after it's done, I do want to look. I do want to look up real quick before I continue talking, because I do want to look up to make sure I'm not going to be mistaken. Because I believe Raven, right? That's Yang's mom, not Ruby's. I could be wrong though. I want to look that up because, you know, I don't want to like just ramble off some crap. Because I at least want to know, or at least what the rumor is. Who is Raven? She's the mother of Yang. Okay. And is Qrow's twin sister. Okay. I'm going to make sure because she looks a lot like Ruby. Like, that's why, like, at least her style of, like, her color, her hair style, not like the style, the color of her hair, not the style, because Ruby's hair is not like that. You get my point. She looks a lot like Ruby. And so I was like, wait, is that Ruby's mom? I wanted to double check. Because they've been teasing her for a while. Teasing her like, who the fuck is this? Who the hell is this? It's interesting. So, Raven shows up. So, Raven's basically been following Qrow while Qrow's been following Team Juniper, right? Ruby's new team. Interesting. And they're both having discussions about two different things. Does Salem have it? And then he asked about something else, which I forget what it is. I have to go back and listen to what that part was again. It's interesting. They're both wanting to know where the other thing is, and they're not really answering the question to either of them. So it shows their relationship. And so this episode, I think, yes, is family. Because we didn't see Weiss and her family, we didn't see Blake and her family, but we saw Yang and her father kind of grow in terms of their relationship, at least for what is happening in the current time. The current timeline, because for the past couple episodes, or at least, well, no, because we haven't seen her the first two. It was the chapter 3 is where we saw Yang and she was moping, and you get the sense that ever since the events and she got back home, she's been like this ever since. So I like the fact that she was able to laugh, she was able to actually get a little upbeat, and in the episode with her with the arm attached, and then her father says, okay, let's do this. Let's go. Let's do it. And it cuts off, obviously, so I'm hoping that the next episode we can see some continuation of that, because I'm really curious if she's going to stay with the arm, or if she's going to learn how to fight without it. I don't know, because I want to see her back with the gauntlets. I call them gauntlets. I wanted to see her back with that with her style of fighting, which was very unique. That's what I love so much about Team RWBY back in the day. They're all four amazing fighters, and they work so well together when they started learning how to do maneuvers together. And they all four have very different, like, some are kind of similar in terms of their fighting styles, but they're all four like completely different from each other. But when they worked together, it was fucking beautiful, and it was so damn good. It was some of the best fighting sequences I've seen is whenever Team RWBY worked together. It was phenomenal stuff. So I'm personally fine whether she keeps the metal arm or not. I'm personally fine either or. But I mean, if she got the metal arm, she goes back to her fighting style. If she goes one-armed, she can learn a whole new style, and it completely changes her character from now on, because now she knows a completely different style that she previously did, and it's a whole new thing that we get to experience as an audience, her training and learning something new if she only sticks with the one arm. We'll see what happens. And then, of course, RWBY. And we didn't get to see her interact with Qrow, or didn't get to see her interact with Raven, obviously. But it was nice to see them traveling still, her and the new team, and they're still making the trek. And then the reveal that Beacon is being rebuilt, which is pretty cool. And then Oscar with the whole Ozpin talking to him through a mirror or some kind of portal. I don't know what the hell's going on. But because the theory was when Oscar, now we learned his name, first appeared in Chapter 1 of Volume 4, that he was Ozpin reincarnated, Ozpin as a kid. It was a flashback. Now we know it's looking like it's definitely not a flashback. It could be, but it's definitely not Ozpin reborn, or it could be. I don't know. There's so many things. Man, they're really good. They're really good at teasing stuff out, because they've been teasing Raven, Yang's mom, for a long time. And the one time she saved Yang, and then that, I think it was like an after credit sequence, or an after the finale of season 2 or volume 2, excuse me, I'm still trying to get used to those different terms, that Yang and Raven actually spoke. Like, I wonder if that was a dream or if that actually happened, and are we ever going to know what they talked about at that sequence? Because Raven and Yang were face to face. I'm like, what did they talk about? Maybe that's some kind of big reveal or something. Like, Yang and her mom had this plan or something, and Raven and Yang told Raven, if ever RWBY decides to go on her own, you need to follow her or something. I don't know. There's so many questions I have, because maybe that whole thing is not relevant, but I think it is, because I don't remember them ever confirming whatever the hell that was. There's so many things running through my head. So yes, this was about family. Qrow and his sister Raven, which is Yang's mom, Yang and her father together, and then RWBY and the new team, which is the more broader term of the word family. There's a lot of family in this episode. Lots of family stuff happening, like literal family, and then the broad aspect of family with RWBY and the new team, Juniper, or whatever the hell they're calling their names now. So, in conclusion, I really enjoyed this episode. I think this was one of the better episodes of Volume 4. I mean, I've enjoyed all of them, but I like the fact that this one was just really it spent all of its time developing character. And I love episodes that have both developing character and amazing fight sequences, and we had some amazing fight sequences in Chapter 1 and in Chapter 3. I'm trying to remember if Chapter 2 had any fight sequences. I can't remember off the top of my head, because obviously I'm going to rewatch these. Once Volume 4 is done, I'm going to rewatch them again, and all that, building anticipation for Volume 5. But Volume 1 and Volume 1, Chapter 1 and Chapter 3 of Volume 4 had amazing fight sequences. But I like the episodes as well where it's just mainly character development and pushing forward the story. I personally never feel that any chapter is ever considered filler. I don't think any chapter they've ever done so far of all of the volumes have been filler. They all progress the story in a way. They develop more character. You learn more about other characters, and they start hinting towards future stuff they're going to be getting into. And in this, they were hinting towards Raven and Qrow possibly meeting more, possibly having more discussions, maybe. Yang finally training with the arm or not, and RWBY and the team still pushing forward to their main goal. So it's very, very cool, and I'm excited to see what the hell happens in Chapter 5. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, what you thought about this chapter. What do you think about family? Did you like this episode? Did you think it was okay? Any thoughts you have about this chapter? Any thoughts you have about Volume 4 in general? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching my reaction, guys. Peace out.